Two tell-all books. Two ex-wives. One man about to face a storm he didn't see coming. The sister wives' world just got hit with a bombshell, and it's coming straight from inside the family. Kelty Pedron confirmed what fans have been whispering about for years. Meri and Janelle are both writing tell-all books, revealing decades of secrets, scandals, and heartbreak with Kody Brown. And make no mistake, this isn't gossip. This isn't fan speculation. This is the truth, spoken on record during Mike Kelty's appearance on the Growing Up in Polygamy podcast. Kody's carefully constructed image of a united, loving plural family is about to be shredded. These aren't stories from casual observers or distant relatives. These are accounts from women who spent more than 60 combined years in this family, women who sacrificed dreams, endured rejection, and watched the whole thing crumble while Robyn lived in comfort. They have receipts. They have stories the cameras never captured, and they're finally ready to tell the world. The Sister Wives empire has weathered many storms, moves from Utah to Las Vegas, chaotic relocations to Flagstaff, Christine walking away, Janelle following her out, Meri's public catfishing scandal, years of emotional exile. But two tell-all books hitting simultaneously? That might be the one test this dynasty cannot survive. Private conversations, hidden financial choices, Robyn's favoritism. Every secret Kody and Robyn have shielded for years could come tumbling into the open. Fans thought they knew the family. They were wrong. For years, Kody and Robyn have controlled the narrative, spinning the collapse of the family as the fault of ungrateful children and bitter ex-wives. Social media posts, TLC cameras, repeated storylines, they built a narrative that suited them. But tell-all books have no script, no producer, no censorship. They are raw, unfiltered, and merciless when the authors have nothing left to lose. Kelty Pedron didn't even hesitate. She dropped the bomb casually, almost like she was chatting about the weekend rather than detonating the future of the Brown family in front of the world. Meri and Janelle's plans aren't whispers or distant possibilities. They are active, imminent, and devastating. And the timing couldn't be worse for Kody, who's already watching multiple children block him completely from their lives. Meri's been teasing a memoir for years, cryptic posts, subtle hints, enigmatic comments. But hesitation and legal entanglements always held her back. Janelle, quiet, strategic, has been cataloging every grievance, every slight, every broken promise. While others chased headlines, she watched, waited, and prepared for the perfect moment to strike. That moment is now. Christine's book proved there is a massive appetite for truth beyond TLC's scripted narrative. Fans want real stories, uncut and unfiltered. Meri and Janelle have those stories. Decades of experiences, financial documentation, family secrets, heartbreaks, betrayals. And the legal complexities won't stop them. Contracts, shared intellectual property, potential lawsuits. Nothing will prevent these truths from coming out if the women are ready to face the consequences. The family fractures run deep. Multiple children have gone no contact with Kody, leaving him isolated from the very family he showcased on television for over a decade. The man who preached unity, who celebrated a large plural family, is now rejected by some of the very people he raised. Kody treats all his estranged children as a collective grievance, never addressing individual pain, never acknowledging his failings. That pattern of avoidance, that denial, is exactly what these books will expose. Meri's own ordeal is staggering. 3 decades of marriage, emotional neglect, replacement by Robyn, and a catfishing scandal that humiliated her publicly, all while Kody offered no support. Janelle's story is equally compelling, witnessing her children marginalized, enduring a silent accumulation of injustices, and preparing to finally speak after decades of discretion. Season 21 confirmation adds another layer. Janelle remains involved in TLC filming, yet she is poised to publish a book that could shake the network to its core. Legal challenges loom large, but the potential for explosive revelations overshadows fear. Every decision, every observation, every strategic silence is about to pay off. Robyn, meticulously controlling her public image for 15 years, is suddenly powerless. Meri and Janelle hold the truth, and neither has any obligation to protect the carefully curated facade she built. Favors, finances, family dynamics, all of it is fair game. The books are not just stories, they are dismantling Cody and Robin's carefully maintained narrative. This is bigger than television. This is a family unraveling in real time. Secrets long buried are coming to light. Relationships will shatter. Alliances will collapse. The myth of the Brown family is ending. Viewers now have a choice. Whose story will they follow first? Meri's, a chronicle of decades of emotional neglect and betrayal, or Janelle's, exposing systematic family injustices and finally speaking the truth? Both demand attention. Both will captivate. And Cody Brown will finally face the consequences of living behind a carefully constructed illusion. 2 Tell-all books. 2 ex-wives. One man completely unaware of the storm headed straight for him. The sister wives universe has just been rocked, and this time it comes from someone who knows the family inside out. Kelty Pedron dropped a revelation that is sending shockwaves through the fandom. Meri and Janelle are both preparing books that will expose decades of secrets, struggles, and heartbreak with Cody Brown. And this isn't speculation. This is fact, spoken on record during a podcast interview. For years, Cody carefully curated an image of a united, happy plural family. But the facade is about to shatter. These women aren't just telling stories, they're telling the truth from decades of first-hand experience. They sacrificed dreams, endured betrayals, and witnessed the unraveling of everything they once believed in. And now, with every secret, every unspoken injustice, they're ready to speak. The Brown family has faced chaos before. Multiple moves, marriages falling apart, scandals that played out publicly. But nothing could be as seismic as 2 tell-all books releasing at the same time. Imagine private conversations, hidden decisions, and favoritism that the cameras never caught, all about to be unveiled. What fans thought they knew about the family is about to be rewritten. Cody and Robin controlled the narrative for years. They spun stories to make themselves appear as victims, carefully crafting posts and interviews to shape public perception. But tell-all books exist outside of that control. There are no producers, no contracts limiting what can be revealed, no scripts to sanitize the truth. These accounts are raw, unfiltered, and when written by women who have nothing left to lose, they are devastating. Kelty Pedron didn't even pause before confirming it. She dropped the bomb with casual certainty, as if discussing weekend plans rather than detonating a revelation that could change everything about the Brown family story. This isn't a vague discussion. This is happening now, and it's about to change the game for Cody in ways he can't predict. Meri has teased her memoir for years, dropping hints and cryptic messages online, but never committing. Legal hurdles and contracts kept her silent. Janelle, however, has been silent by design, watching, waiting, observing every move, every headline, every slip. Her moment is coming, and she's been preparing for decades. Christine's book proved that audiences want the raw, unfiltered truth behind sister wives. People are hungry for what the cameras never showed. And Meri and Janelle have stories no one else could tell. 3 decades of marriage, heartbreak, favoritism, exclusion, and betrayal, they've lived it all. And now, the truth will finally come to light. The family fractures run deep. Multiple children have cut Cody off completely, refusing contact. The man who championed unity and plural family values is now facing the harsh reality. Those he raised are turning their backs on him. Cody treats all estranged children as a single problem, avoiding accountability, refusing to acknowledge individual grievances. That pattern is exactly what these tell-alls will expose. Meri's story alone is staggering. Years of emotional neglect, replacement by Robin, public humiliation during a catfishing scandal, and complete lack of support from Cody. Janelle's account promises to be equally compelling. Children marginalized, injustices accumulated, decades of silence finally broken. Season 21 confirmation adds tension. Janelle is returning to film while preparing a book that could shake TLC to its core. Legal challenges exist, but neither woman seems deterred. Every story, every observation, every carefully catalogued injustice is about to see the light of day. Robin, who spent 15 years controlling her image, is suddenly powerless. The books are outside her control, and nothing can protect the carefully curated narrative she's built. Favors, finances, and family dynamics, all will be exposed. This is bigger than television. This is the unraveling of a family myth, a complete dismantling of the illusion that Cody and Robin presented for over a decade. Secrets will emerge. Relationships will fracture. The sister wives family, as fans know, it will cease to exist once these tell-alls hit the shelves. The question is simple. Whose story will fans read first? Meri's, a tale of decades of emotional neglect and betrayal? Or Janelle's, revealing systematic family injustices and finally speaking the truth? Both demand attention. Both will shock. And Cody Brown will finally face the consequences of a life built on illusion. The storm is just beginning. While Cody stands in the center of his carefully constructed world, Meri and Janelle are quietly preparing to tear it apart. Every secret, every betrayal, every injustice that the cameras missed, every manipulation and favoritism that went unnoticed, it's all about to surface. Fans have seen the highlights, the scripted moments, the controlled interviews. But what they are about to read will expose the truth behind the illusion. Janelle's strategy has been masterful. While Meri dropped hints and Christine grabbed headlines, Janelle observed, recorded, and catalogued. Every broken promise, every slight, every time her children were treated as less than, she remembered. And now, after years of silence, she's ready to let it all out. The timing is perfect. Season 21 is confirmed, but the cameras won't capture the raw reality she's about to reveal on paper. Her book will not be edited or filtered. Every detail, every grievance, every injustice will be laid bare. Meanwhile, Meri has finally reached a tipping point. Decades of neglect, emotional pain, public humiliation, and betrayal have pushed her to act. The catfishing scandal alone, humiliating, cruel, completely mishandled by Cody, could fill a book. But Meri's story goes far beyond that. 30 years of marriage, watching Robin systematically displace her, enduring rejection on a daily basis, and raising children in a fractured household while Cody remained detached. Her memoir promises to be as explosive as it is heart-wrenching. The legal web surrounding these publications is complex, but neither woman seems intimidated. Contracts, potential lawsuits, intellectual property issues from the original family book, these are obstacles, not deterrents. They know the risks. They know the consequences. And yet, the need to tell the truth outweighs every threat. Cody and Robin have built their post-show identity on being victims. They've positioned themselves as the wronged parties, the ones abandoned and betrayed. But the tide is turning. These books will flip the narrative entirely, exposing the cracks, the favoritism, the emotional neglect, and the decisions that allowed the family to crumble. Fans are already speculating wildly about what could be revealed. Private conversations, hidden financial maneuvers, the rise of Robin to favorite wife status, and the ways that shifted the balance of the family. Every insider detail, every skeleton in the Brown family closet, could be on the verge of exposure. And the impact will be seismic, not just on Cody, but on relationships with children, between siblings, and across the entire family. The power dynamics within the family are unraveling. Multiple children have gone no contact with Cody, a fact confirmed by Kelty Pedron herself. The patriarch who once showcased a large, harmonious plural family is now facing rejection from those he raised. And he doesn't address each child's pain individually, lumping grievances together, avoiding accountability. That pattern of avoidance will be illuminated in the books, and it will leave readers stunned at how deep the dysfunction runs. Then there's Robin. For 15 years, she controlled her public image, carefully managing what the cameras showed and what the audience believed. But now, she has no control. Meri and Janelle will not filter their accounts for her benefit. Favoritism, financial advantage, and everyday decisions that undermine the other wives, these truths are coming. And when they do, the carefully constructed image of Robin as the perfect wife will collapse. Every revelation is a domino. The catfishing scandal, favoritism toward Robin's children, the mishandling of family tragedies, the hidden tensions between Cody and his children. Once the books are released, nothing will remain untouched. The family, as fans know, it will cease to exist. Every episode, every statement, every carefully curated moment on television will now be viewed through the lens of truth. And yet, there's a calculated brilliance in all of this. Janelle and Meri are not just spilling secrets, they are timing their revelations for maximum impact. Market dynamics, audience appetite, and the timing of season 21 all play into when and how these books will hit the public. They are poised to strike when the world is watching, ensuring the greatest shock, the deepest engagement, and the highest attention. This is more than a family story. This is the dismantling of a myth that was sold to audiences for 15 years. The illusions of unity, harmony, and happiness are about to be destroyed by the very women who helped build them. And Kody Brown, who once preached about the joy of plural marriage and the strength of a large family,